As you sit on the couch right now or lie in bed later tonight, here's something to think about. Could they be safer?
Well, it's becoming a very hot debate, literally, because there's new evidence that the old standards may no longer fully protect you and your family. Pam Elliott tonight on assignment, revealing the burning truth and local research that might keep you from disaster.
But I'm trying to give people either A, more time to escape, or B, time to go and put it out.
By any estimate, polyurethane foam is incredible kindling. Not only does it light and burn easily,
And there's the ignition.
it's everywhere. In your home, your office, in upholstered furniture, your pillows, and your mattresses, under your carpet.
And as you can see, there's not anything left, really, other than a little bit of black ash. I mean, that was originally an aluminum foil pan.
Within 3 minutes, a cigarette left on a couch cushion or a mattress can ignite a flashover, a 1,400-degree fireball you can't survive. The National Fire Protection Association says more people die in fires that begin in upholstered furniture or mattress bedding than from any other source. Put tons of foam in a burning sofa superstore and you have a lethal inferno. This 2007 blaze in Charleston, South Carolina, killed 9 firefighters, the greatest single loss of firefighters since terrorists attacked the World Trade Center. There's also the 1999 Rhode Island nightclub fire. Pyrotechnics ignited foam soundproofing on the walls and ceilings of the club. Within 3 minutes, the building was engulfed. 100 people died.
And in every case, when they mocked up the fire to try to figure out why it got out of control, it was always the foam igniting is what led to the fire losses getting that bad. I mean, it's a flammable material. It's got great cushioning properties, it's got sound insulation properties, it's a great product, but it does have a fire issue.
In 1975, 24 years before the Rhode Island disaster, a government commission urged states to better protect you from this type of material catching fire and destroying your home. California led the way, establishing what is known as TB 117. It requires furniture foam to withstand exposure to a small flame like a candle for 12 seconds. That nationwide standard has not changed in 37 years.
So we need a solution because we can't get rid of foam.
Exactly. We're not going back to the 19th century of, horsehair and hay, so I think...
To meet the standard and keep costs down, manufacturers turned to fire retardants. Special chemicals, they said, gave people a 15-fold increase in their time to escape alive. They packed up to 2 pounds of retardants into sofa, mattresses, and pillow foam and called the chemicals both safe and effective. But now those claims are under fire. The Consumer Product Safety Commission determined the TB 117 standard provides no meaningful protection from deadly fires. Why? The National Fire Protection Association says smoldering materials like cigarettes, not an open flame, are the leading cause of upholstered furniture fires. The CPSC also said many fire retardants pose unnecessary health risks, including cancer, and are especially toxic to children. There's even residue in the dust in our homes. These findings prompted the governor of California to call for an overhaul of TB 117.
The field has a lot of attention from an environmental perspective, but the fire safety side is what I'm a little bit concerned maybe getting ignored here.
Alex Morgan is a world-renowned contract researcher right here at the University of Dayton. The controversy swirling around fire retardants makes his work, now 17 years worth, all that much more important. In a basement laboratory, Morgan experiments with all kinds of foam and fire retardants. He sets a lot of fires in his quest to find the burning truth.
I'd like to think we could find a middle ground where we can come up with a better environmentally friendly product and provide a level of fire safety, not have to choose one or the other, but that's a political decision that's kind of above my pay scale.
For now, Morgan guides customers who are trying to pass regulatory tests. He says he can't show us his ongoing work for them, but he did demonstrate for us how polyurethane foam burns without flame retardants and what makes it so dangerous. He used an open flame to simulate what happens when something like a space heater ignites foam.
But same thing, drips and collapses back.
And that's the destructive nature of polyurethane foam. It burns quickly and intensely, and it drips and flows.
We're burning at the corners.
Unlike wood, for instance. Morgan is willing to do the research to develop new, safer, flame-resistant foam if consumers like you are willing to fund it.
I'd like to think I could have some input, but I know at the end of the day, if society decides, you know what, I don't think it's a risk, all right, I'll go find something else to work on.
But isn't that troublesome as a scientist?
It does bother me a little bit. I mean, yeah, as somebody who does the fire science that I do, as many things I've tested over the years, I know how flammable things are. But again, most people don't. It's not something we typically think about. We're probably one of the few species on the planet that has lost its fear of fire.
And you never want to do that. So read the labels on your furniture, pillows, and mattresses. Make note of where the items were manufactured. Some countries outside the U.S. don't give this issue much attention. We bought this pillow on Wednesday. It was made in Alabama. And if you take a close look at this tag, you're going to see this paragraph. This article meets the flammability requirements of the California Bureau of Home Furnishings Technical Bulletin 117, or TB 117. That means it withstands fire for 12 seconds from an open flame. But remember, the Consumer Product Safety Commission now considers TB 117 ineffective. It also means this pillow contains flame retardant chemicals now considered toxic by many.
All right, so given all that, now what we know about this stuff right here, if we're shopping from the market for things like furniture, mattresses, pillows, and the like, what options do we have at this point?
Mark, well, you do have some options. In fact, we found IKEA, Herman Miller, Serta, Baby Bjorn, and Boppy are among the big companies offering products that don't contain flame retardants.
Well, I'm thinking most people sitting at home tonight are in a fully furnished home. They have their couch, they have their mattress. How then can they protect themselves and their families from these chemicals?
Yeah, you bring a good question up, Katie. And even if we eliminate flame retardants in new products, the ones you already have could be toxic. Turns out, simple hand washing offers good protection. And if you do that 4 times a day, you can effectively wash away a lot of the residue. Until someone develops a better foam that is both fire resistant and non-toxic, that's probably your best bet. And don't forget, smoking when you're sleeping or sleepy, tired at all, fatigued, not a good idea.
Yeah, we've covered too many of those stories over the years.
I know, yes.
Damn good stuff. Thank you so much.